The PowerPoint we are presenting today is about environmental effects of mountaintop coal mining in Central Appalachia by Mahmoud Alamar, Mason Boggs, Nora Bowman, Olivia Fogel, and Lily Pennington. What is mountaintop removal and MTVF? MTVF is mountaintop valley filling operations. Mountaintop removal is a mining technique that lowers watershed ridges to allow miners to gather coal by taking off the top of the landscape. After the mountain is removed and the coal extracted, the areas affected by removal are filled in with the leftover rock. What effects of MTV have? There are environmental effects, ecological effects. Some environmental effects are losses of streams in the areas affected by MTVF. Also, increased amounts of water, masses of sediments, and increased concentrations of chemicals in the waterways. Also, impacts water flow in the region. Some ecological effects are aquatic ecosystems are lost due to the loss of streams in the area, and diversity in these aquatic ecosystems are often diminished.
Local environmental impacts of mountaintop removal. One impact is loss of streams. Mining operations vary in size from a few kilometers to 40 kilometers at the biggest. These kilometers can include multiple headwater valleys, which are lost in order to create a draining stream for the mining operation. This draining stream collects water in a settling pond, which generates sediment pollution in the area. Another impact is loss of soils. This is one of the most severe and long-lasting effects of mining for mountaintop removal. Some operations try to preserve the soil, but a large amount of soil is often still lost because of erosion. The soil that does remain is mixed with new soils, significantly altering the historical soil composition. Soil nutrients are also lost, causing a layer of altered soils, which affects hydrology and vegetation structure. Altered hydrology is another environmental impact. This can cause reduced vegetation as a result of the mountaintop mining, which causes watersheds to have higher water yields and can cause issues with porosity and water infiltration.
Far-reaching environmental impacts. Increased sulfate levels can affect aquatic organisms and ecological functions, be toxic to aquatic plants, and cause nutrient pollution. Higher levels of ionic stress in affected aquatic ecosystems are caused by neutralization when elements increase. Elevations of conductivity can be the cause of biological changes and challenges. Images of mountaintop mining. The image to the right shows the effects that the mountaintop mining has on the environment.
As a society, we found it inappropriate that the land be left alone after the companies have dug up the land and extracted the mineral resources from it. So, the solution that was proposed by the government is that the government directly pays the companies to put the land back to pre-mining eras, and also there are regulations to enforce that provision once the money has been paid. The areas reclaimed after the land are altered by hydrology, and companies sometimes fail to use proper restoration methods while they're trying to actually restore the land. And streams are often created instead of destroyed, basically by digging up ditches and then filling it up with water. Now, Natural Channel Design and NCDs are companies that favor restoration of the environment over recovery. Those are just special companies that allow the land to be reclaimed better.
In conclusion, mountaintop removal affects not only nearby the mining site, but further away. Biological integrity has been severely harmed during this process, and companies focus on restoring the environment rather than recovering what has already been affected. Current deficiencies can be improved by preventing stream loss by mining sites, preventing pollution, and increasing fines for those who do not obey the rules and regulations. The last slide of this presentation is our Works Cited page.